Good morning, welcome back to my channel. My name's Denise, if you didn't know, and it is the 30th of October. It is a Wednesday, and it's about 11:30. I feel like crap. I've woke up today, and I am just really froggy in my throat. I'm really bunged up. I know I've had this for a few days now, and I'm hoping it's either going or it's gonna finally come out and I get this cold. I'm just fed up with it lingering at the moment. I just want it or I don't want it. I don't want it halfway. But my throat and my voice keeps going in and out and so on and so forth. Just editing yesterday's vlog, which was quite funny because it just reminded me of when I did try it, or was when I thought I was recording last night and I wasn't. I was talking for about 5 minutes. Today I've straightened my hair because, as you could see in yesterday's vlog, it was a very frizzy. But yeah, I had a bath last night. My jumper is over here. I'm gonna do some more on that. But yeah, I'm not gone to Tina's today, obviously. Just as well, really, because I just really don't feel 100%, and I'm hoping that I can just get rid of whatever I've got. Got a busy weekend and week coming up, so on Saturday me and my sister are going, or me, my sister and my mum are going to like a fair. It's like a Christmas jumble sale, and it is quite good. We went last year, I think it was, when Casey moved into her new house, and she picked up a few bits there. But this is a Christmas one where they have lots of Christmas stuff, obviously. And so that's happening in the morning. Then my niece, or our niece, Charlotte, it's her birthday on Friday, but she's having a party on Saturday, or her mum's having a party. She's 10. And then in the evening, Ian's other sister is having a Halloween party. So yeah, it's going to be a very busy day. Sunday I don't really know what's happening yet, and then Tuesday next week my mum's got a hospital, so I'll be taking her there. Then she's got like problems with her shoulder, so she is having a consultation. She's had injections before, but she's having a consultation about having the injections again. And then we'll probably go and get lunch and whatever after that. Got Sky coming. We are actually with Virgin at the moment, Virgin Media, but we are changing to Sky. We've had Sky previously. They're coming on the 7th, which is the Thursday. I know I'm rambling and telling you all this, you don't really need to know, but that's Thursday. And then on the 9th, which is a Saturday, I've got a hospital appointment. So yeah, it's going to be a busy-ish week. So yeah, I just need this cold to either come out or go away. Hopefully it will just go away and then I don't need to have it. Yay. Anyway, I'm gonna go probably make another cup of coffee, as I've drank the last one in my best knitter in the world mug. I absolutely love it, with my name on it. So yeah, might do some housework as well, actually, just to get me motivated and moving. I've been talking to a neighbour for about 40 minutes outside. So yeah, it was nice to have a catch up with him, and yeah, just sort of been editing, and that's about it really. So I'm going to get on with little bits and bobs. It's now 4:30 and I've been working on the sleeves for this jumper. The pattern is wrong. No surprise there with this pattern anyway. And I made a boo-boo. So yeah, I've got the heater on, it's cold, if you can see the reflection in my glasses, and I've got the door shut because it's cold, and for some reason our hallway, like not the stairway, but our hallway is always cold. I haven't got any, like, I've got a storage heater out in the hallway, but I haven't got that on because otherwise it just gets too hot in here. It's quite a warm-ish flat anyway, it's not really freezing cold, and that little heater that we got is doing the trick for now. And later on in the evening it warms up anyway for some reason. Obviously people, all the people around us must put their heating on and the flat warms up anyway. But I've been working on the sleeves. So I've done 2 of the cable repeats, but for some reason, obviously I've got both sleeves on one needle. For some reason I looked and I was like, why is that one longer than that one when I am knitting them at the same time? So obviously what I've done is knit across the first one and just knit back and then knitted across all of them again. So I was 2 rows short. I was like, oh no, that means I'm going to have to pull it all back and start again. Well, I didn't. I just took the one that didn't have enough rows, pulled it back to the garter stitch, which is at the bottom. So I pulled it back to here. It was 2 rows of the garter stitch that I was missing anyway. So did the 2 rows of the garter stitch, and I think I was 4 rows in the stocking stitch before I realised that I had done something wrong. So yeah, I'm pleased that I sort of where I am now because I had to pull it back. And every time that I finish a row, I am making sure that I have knit across both of the sleeves. The pattern is wrong again, so let me just spin you around, and obviously I'm going to show you this pattern because whoever wrote it can't write knitting patterns. I know that sounds really horrible, and there's probably been a lot of work going to this pattern, but for some reason it's just not right. So here we are. Here's the sleeves. This is really awkward. Let me spin you round. It might be easier. So here is the sleeves. So here I'm doing the yellow size like I've said before. So I've cast on 68, which is fine. I've done the first row, which is fine. So you knit 26, purl 2, knit 12, purl 2. And that gives you, this bit here gives you the cable repeat. So then we go down to row 2 and it says knit 28, which I understand that because obviously I need to knit these 2 stitches up here, and then it's knit 12, but here it's saying purl 10. Well, if I purl 10, I'm going to be missing 2 stitches out of this. So yeah, that's wrong. And then I've gone all the way down to here, and then this is the cable repeat, so that's fine. That's it. That's obviously a knit row, and then the purl row, that's fine. And then we go down to row 11, and that's another purl row, which is wrong because obviously that needs to be a knit row. And then obviously you as rows above and whatever. So yeah, I'm really glad that I have done this pattern now and not when I first bought the knitting magazine. Now this is 11 years old, this knitting pattern. I started knitting when I was 19, I think. So I was quite a beginner. It might have even been a bit after that, I'm not sure. So I was quite a beginner when that pattern came out. I literally just knitted baby garments because they were quick and easy. And I think if I had ever come to this pattern years ago without the knowledge that I have now in adapting patterns to what I want them to be and how they should be and things like that, I think I would just ripped the whole thing out and not even bothered, because I would have just been in a mess. But because I can see what the pattern should look like, I know what the stitches should be, if that makes sense. So yeah, pattern, you are useless. I'm just going with it and seeing what happens. So yeah, I just got to do the sleeves, which I think are going to take me forever. because I just feel like they're going to take forever. I might knit some on my socks tonight actually to give me a break from them. So yeah, oh, I feel really tired. I look really red as well now where I've had the heating on. I might turn that heater off actually because it is warming up in here. Ian's on his way home. He went to the garage after work. Oh, sorry, my eyes are really itchy. I'm going to put some dinner on. We have got I got a joint, a meat joint, whatever you want to call it, some pork with the crackling on the top. So I'm going to cook that, and we're going to have potatoes, chorizo, onion, probably some peas and Brussels, like a Sunday roast basically, because Ian didn't get his Sunday roast on Sunday. Not that I do a Sunday roast every Sunday, but he did mention that he wanted a roast, and I can't even remember what happened, but yeah, so that's that. I will update you again a bit later with any progress that I've got. I'm going in and out of focus because of the artificial light. I'm actually watching or catching up with the Happy Travellers, and I've only got a couple more to go until I'm fully caught up, and they're just coming back from Sweden, so I'm really enjoying the vlogs and that. So yeah, that's that. I keep saying so. I need to stop saying so. Anyway, I'm gonna go and put some dinner on. So I'm going to be doing chorizo potatoes. So if you don't know what that is, it's quite self-explanatory, but I got the idea from my mum. So I just put some oil in a pan and put it in the oven to warm up. I get baby potatoes and cut them up like you've just seen. I get red onions and cut them into quarters, and then a chorizo, and I just get a Spanish chorizo. They do a spicy one, but we just prefer the normal one, and slice that up. I will show you as I go along, and hopefully I'll show you my dinner once it's done. I'm terrible at that, but hopefully I will. It's going to take about an hour, just over an hour to cook. So the reason I like the chorizo potatoes is because you can just bung them in the oven and not have to worry. You don't have to boil the potatoes, then put them in the oven to roast and that. So this is just a lot easier. Just waiting for the oil to warm up. The potatoes normally take about 45 to 50 minutes. So you can leave them in longer if you want, but I just think that that time is enough. So I'm just going to wait for the oil to warm up and put the potatoes in the pan. And then what I do is, once they've been in for 20-25 minutes, I then put the onions and then leave them in for 5 minutes and then put the chorizo in. So yeah, that's what I normally do, because otherwise the onions get too burnt. I don't like putting the onions in too soon. So yeah, I'll show you as I go along. So dinner is ready, and this is what it looks like. There is peas underneath that sweet corn. There is Brussels peas, potatoes, and the meat looks so good. I don't normally eat crackling, but it looks quite nice, so I'm going to give it a try. If I don't like it, then Ian can have it. Just need to put the gravy on, and it's all done. I'm just coming on to say goodnight and show you how much of the sleeves I've done. Not really that much more than what I showed you earlier on, really. I'm very nearly onto the fourth twist. So yeah, they're coming along quite nicely. Like I said, I think they're just going to take ages for me to knit. I've also been working on my socks a little bit this evening. I don't know how many rows I've done, to be honest, probably about 5 or 6. So yeah, worked on those a little bit. Is that actually a different colour? Or is it just me? I think it might just be me. I think my tension in that row was a bit loose. But yeah, they don't match, as you all know. And I can't wait to get the next pair cast on. Because, excuse me, because these are long socks, they're just sort of taking forever. And because I'm not wearing long socks at the moment, I'm thinking, what's the point? But I do know that when it gets cold, I do wear long socks with my boots and that. So they will be worn at some point, but it just needs to get a bit colder and for me to start wearing my boots. But yeah, so that's about it. Oh, I'm so sorry for yawning. It's 20 to 11. I'll probably go to bed soon. Tomorrow I want to, if it's nice, I really need to go and get the last ball of yarn for my jumper. And I'm hoping he'll be there and he'll have the ball of yarn that I need. So I'm going to pop to the market if it is warm. I need to go to a shop for Ian as well. But that's sort of on the way-ish anyway, so it's not that much out of the way. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching, and I shall see you all tomorrow. Bye.